Hello students, welcome back. I hope you all are fine. This is Rishanshu Goyal. Students, we started with the chapter number 2, fractions and the decimals. In the previous videos, we did what are fractions, what are decimals, the various types of fractions, and the operations we performed on the fractions, addition, subtractions, and the various statement sums we solved in the previous videos. I hope you all have done the work assigned in the previous videos. Students, today we are going to start with multiplication of a fraction by a whole number. Students, in this we will multiply the fraction. A fraction will be given to us and we will multiply it with the whole numbers. We will learn today how to multiply the fractions with different numbers. Students, let us take an example of your book, page number 33. Here I have divided the circle in 4 equal parts. So each part of the circle, it represents 1/4 fraction of the whole circle. So two circles we have taken, we have divided both the circles in 4 equal parts and we have shaded one part. Now, so students, each shaded part in one circle, it shows 1/4 fraction of the whole circle. So students, we are having the two circles here. So the total fraction will be 2 multiplied by 1/4, because in the first circle it is 1/4 part of the 1/4 shaded part of the total fraction. In the second circle also it is 1/4 of the total shaded part. So we will multiply 1/4 with 2. So it becomes 2/4, which is equals to the total shaded part, which is shown there in the third figure. So in this way you can multiply the fractions with the whole numbers and you can calculate the total number of the fractions. Similarly here, the each square is divided into 4 equal parts and each shaded part it is equals to 1/4 fractions. Now total 3 squares are there, so it will be 3/4 of the total fractions. So this is what it is shown in the last figure. So students, this way you can calculate the total fraction which is shaded. Page number 34. Students, whenever we have to multiply the whole number with the fraction, we just multiply the whole number with the numerator only. Here I have highlighted the lines, some lines. Thus, to multiply a whole number with the proper or improper fraction, we just multiply the whole number with the numerator of the fraction, keeping the denominator same. Denominator remains same. As 2 multiplied by 5/3, it is equals to 10/3. Similarly, to multiply a fixed fraction to a whole number, when we have to multiply mixed fraction and a whole number, first we convert the mixed fraction to an improper fraction and then we multiply it. First of all, we will convert the mixed fraction 2 multiplied by 5/7 into the improper fraction. How we will do that? 7 2s are 14, 14 plus 5, 19. So it becomes 19/7 multiplied by 3. Exercise 2.2, question number 1. Which of the followings A to D shows 2 multiplied by 1/5? Students, in this you have to match the correct answers. 2 multiplied by 1/5. It means there will be definitely two figures in which 1/5 part will be shaded. First of all, look for the two figures. It is option B and D. Right, and now you have to look for the 1/5 portion, means in which the figure is divided in the 5 portions, which is D part. Right, so in the D part The circle is divided in the 5 portions and its one portion is colored, and total there are 2 circles. So first goes to D. Similarly, in the second, 2 multiplied by 1 by 2. Again you have to look for the two figures in which only 1 by 2 part is shaded. It is very clear, B option. In B option, the square is divided in the 2 parts and out of 2, 1 is shaded. And total 2 squares are there. Third, 3 multiplied by 2 by 3. 3 multiplied by 2 by 3 means total number of figures you have is 3, and the each figure is divided into 3 equal parts. Look for the figure which is divided into 3 equal parts, A option. Right, and out of 3, 2 boxes are shaded as you can see there. So 3 option goes to A. So fourth option goes to C. So this is your answer of the question number 1. Students, question number 2 you will do yourself. Question number 3, multiply and reduce to the lowest form and then convert it into the mixed fraction. You simply have to multiply, then if possible reduce it to the lowest form, then convert it to the mixed fraction. So in the first part, students, 7 multiplied by 3 by 5, we will multiply the whole number with the with the numerator only. 7 multiplied by 3 divided by 5, which is equals to 21 by 5. Now we will convert it to the mixed fraction. We will divide 21 by 5. 4 5s are 20, 1 is the remainder, 4 is the quotient, so it becomes 4 into 1 upon 5. Similarly, students, fourth part, 5 multiplied by 2 upon 9, 5 multiplied 2 upon 9, which is equals to 10 upon 9, convert it to the mixed fraction. 1 is the remainder, 1 is the quotient, so it becomes 1 multiplied by 1 upon 9. Eighth part, students, 20 you will do at home. Now the 10th part, 15 multiplied by 3 upon 5, it becomes 15 multiplied by 3 divided by 5. Now students, 15 will get cancelled by 5 on 3. 5 3s are 15. So we will cancel 15 by 5 on 3. It becomes 3 multiplied by 3, which is equals to 9. It is already in the reduced form. So students, its answer is 9. Students, its rest of the parts you will do at home. Now students, fourth question, shade. First part, 1 by 2 of the circles in a box A. In the A box, the circles are given to you and you have to shade 1 by 2 circles, half circles of the total circles. So students, how will you find it? In each row there are 3 circles and total number of rows are 4. So total number of circles are 12, or simply you can count the total number of circles in the given box A. Total 12 circles are there. Now we need to shade half of the circles. It means we need to shade 1 by 2 of 12 circles. Students, of means multiply. In this we will multiply 1 by 2 with 12. So 12 will get cancelled with 2 on 6. 6 2s are 12. So we are left with 6 1s are 6. It means we need to shade total 6 circles out of the 12 circles. In this manner we will shade the circles now. Now the second part, 2 by 3 of the triangles in the box. First of all, total number of triangles you will count, it is 9. Now 2 by 3 of the circle triangles we need to shade. So we will multiply 2 by 3 with the 9. So 3 and 9 they will cancelled out on 3. You are left with 2 multiplied by 3 is equals to 6. Means out of total 9 triangles you have to shade 6 triangles. So students, its third part is your homework. Fifth question, find a 1 by 2 of. Students, as I told you, of means multiply. So we have to multiply 1 by 2 with first part 24, then second part 46. Beta, here is your first part. A part, first part, 1 by 2 of 24. 1 by 2 multiplied by 24. So 24 will be cancelled with 2 on 12. So 12 ones are 12. Second part, 1 by 2 of 46. 46 will be cancelled by 2 on 23. So 23 multiplied by 1 is 23. B part, 2 by 3 of first 18, second 27. 2 by 3 of 18. It means 2 by 3 multiplied by 18. 18 will be cancelled by 3 on 6. So 2 multiplied by 6 is 12. Similarly, 2 upon 3 multiplied by 27. 27 will be cancelled by 3 on 9. So it will be 2 multiplied by 9, which is equals to 18. Sixth question, students, multiply and express it as a mixed fraction. First of all, as I told you in the beginning, first of all, we will solve the mixed fractions here. Then we will multiply it with the whole number. Again, then we will convert it to the mixed fraction as I show it in the beginning of the video. The first part, 3 multiplied by 5, 1 upon 5. So we will solve the mixed fraction first. It will be splitted up as 5 plus 1 upon 5. You will simplify it. 5 multiplied by 5 plus 1, which is equals to 3 multiplied by 25 plus 1 upon 5. We will multiply the denominator with the whole number, 5 multiplied by 5 plus 1. Then the denominator will remain same upon 5, which is equals to 25 plus 1 upon 5. Further, it is equals to 3 multiplied by 26 upon 5. It is equals to 78 upon 5. Now we will convert it to the mixed fraction by dividing 78 by 5. Here I have shown you the division. 78 divided by 5. 3 is the remainder, 15 is the quotient. So the mixed fraction becomes 15 into 3 upon 5. Students, first of all, always we write the quotient, then we write the remainder upon divisor. Now the B part, 5 multiplied by 6 into 3 upon 4. Again we will simplify the mixed fraction first. 5 multiplied by 6 plus 3 upon 4, which is equals to, now we will multiply 6 with 4 plus 3, which is equals to 5 multiplied by 24 plus 3 upon 4, which becomes 5 plus 27 upon 4. 5 multiplied by 27 upon 4. 27 into 5 is 135. It becomes 135 upon 4. Now we will convert it to the mixed fraction. We will divide it 135 by 4. On dividing, we get 33 as a quotient, 3 as a remainder. So it becomes 33 3 upon 4. So in this way students, first of all we will solve the mixed fractions, then we will multiply the whole number with the mixed fraction, then we will change it to the mixed fraction. Now students, question number 7, find a part 1 by 2 of 2 3 by 4. Again it is same. First of all we have to solve the mixed fraction, and of means multiply, then we will multiply 1 by 2 with the answer of the mixed fraction. For this we need to solve the mixed fraction. 1 by 2 multiplied by 2, 3 upon 4. We will split the mixed fraction as we always do. 1 by 2 multiplied by 2 plus 3 upon 4. Now we will simplify it. 2 will be multiplied with 4 plus 3. So it becomes 1 by 2 multiplied by 2 into 4 plus 3 upon 4. Further it is equals to 1 by 2 8 plus 3 upon 4, which is equals to 1 by 2 multiplied by 11 upon 4. Now students, here we have two fractions and we have to multiply the two fractions. As I told you, whenever we have to multiply the two fractions, numerator will be multiplied with the numerator and denominator will be multiplied with the denominator. So it becomes 1 multiplied by 11 upon 2 multiplied by 4, which is equals to 11 upon 8. Now we will convert it to the mixed fraction, which is equals to 1 3 upon 8. Similarly, its second part of A, 1 by 2 multiplied by 4 2 upon 9. It becomes 1 by 2 multiplied by 4 plus 2 upon 9, which is further equals to 1 by 2 multiplied by 9 will be multiplied by 4 plus 2 upon 9. 4 nines are 36 plus 2 upon 9, which is equals to 1 by 2 38 upon 9. One multiplied by 38 is 38 upon 2 multiplied by 9. 38 and 2 they will cancelled out on 19, so it becomes 19 upon 9. Convert it to the mixed fraction, so it becomes 2 into 1 upon 9. So in this way you have to solve all these sums. 8th question students, Vidya and Pratap went for a picnic. Their mother gave them a water bottle that contained 5 liters of water. Vidya consumed 2 by 5 of the whole water. Pratap consumed the remaining water. How much water did Vidya drink? And what fraction of the total quantity of the water did Pratap drink? Students, total quantity of the water is 5 liters. And out of 5 liters, 2 by 5th part of 5 liters. 2 by 5th part of 5 liters Vidya has consumed. It means the remaining part will be consumed by Pratap. So first part you have to find the quantity of water consumed by Vidya, and second part you have to find the fraction of the water consumed by Pratap. Now students, total water we have, it is 5 liters. Now it is given to us that Vidya drank 2 by 5 of the total water. Of means, as I told you, it is multiply. It means to find the quantity, we will multiply the fraction of Vidya with the total water. 2 by 5 multiplied with 5. 5 will get cancelled with 5. So the answer is 2 liters. It means Vidya consumed 2 liters of water. Now students, Total 5 liters of water was there and 2 liters were consumed by Vidya. So what is the amount which is consumed by Pratap? It is 5 minus 2, which is equals to 3 liters. 3 liters were consumed by Pratap. Now we have to find its fraction. So it will be the water drank by Pratap upon total water, which is equals to 3 upon total water was 5 liters, so the fraction becomes 3 upon 5. Students, whenever we have to find the fraction, always in the numerator we put the value which is required and we divide with the total number of the things. So students, this was your last question of the exercise. Kindly do all the sums, practice more and more at home, utilize this time very well. Thank you.